The kickoff by Michigan State. They won the toss. They elected to defer. And UCLA is backed up 5 yards. And then the pass is incomplete. It's just Woods in the backfield alongside Iamaleava. Nico with a good pocket. Third downs are 39%. Now, they were great last week, including converting several third and longs. And Hudson Habermel, the tight end, catches, and he's upended back at the original line of scrimmage. Bill Carroll the punt. Had one blocked last week. This isn't his best effort. Oh my, but it may have just hit a Michigan State player. 2 interceptions in the game last week. And they go tight end here on the first play of the game. First down of the game for the Spartans. And we expected to see something like this. Marsh with the ball in a running situation. Mekhi Frazier at running back. Fake it to him. No, he'll keep it. And it is Frazier alongside Childs. Here's second down and long. And Jack Belling, another tight end, is in the mix. And he's banged down inside the... Well, they've already converted one, or they've converted 2 third downs on this drive. And another one's converted. Third down and 3. And driving into a big hole. It's done it 3 different ways. A pass to Marsh, a run by Childs, then a run by Frazier. First and goal. And Childs takes it in. Touchdown. Opening drive produces 6 points. And a potential 7th here for Michigan State. Martin Connington with Ryan Eckley holding on the extra point. And he's made all 14 extra points this year. You see Quasi Gilmer go out to the right-hand side. He's got 24 catches this year, but UCLA wants to settle things down with the run by Javian Thomas. And Nico, will he have a scramble situation? No, he finds an open receiver. The tight end Habermel has it. Past midfield and a first down. Incomplete pass on first down. After the long pass on third to Habermel. Nico spins away from pressure. A little pump fake, and he's going to run down the sideline. And when he got his opportunity last week, Jerry Neuheisel said the offense played as hard as any team he's ever coached. And Nico throws, and it's incomplete. Play fake to Jalen Berger. They throw the screen to the outside. Caught by Rico Flores. From the 30 on 3rd and 5. Pressure's coming from Santiago, and Nico doesn't have room to scramble. And he had made 13 straight field goals before one miss from 56 last week, and he's looking to connect here from 47 yards to put the Bruins on the board. And he
forced Aiden Childs to win with his arm.
Officially 4 on the first down run. Childs is put under pressure by Anthony Jones and throws the ball away.
One defender with their hand in the dirt.
Scott Taylor had 13 TFLs as a senior in high school. And here's pressure. Oh, and it's a nice one-handed catch out on the perimeter. There was some movement on the defensive front, but nothing into the neutral zone. They are going for it. It's no QB sneak. It's a turn and toss and a downhill run. And Siale Taupaki with the tackle.
Huge play.
And now, with the ball just inside the 35-yard line, a jump cut, and then a move to the outside. Here's a chance for Anthony Woods to pick up a first down and more. 3 different running backs in, and one of them is going to receive a direct snap here. And it's Berger, and Jalen Berger off the direct snap is running in for a touchdown for UCLA. Touchdown for the Bruins, Yogi.
How about this? Similar play design early on that we saw a week ago.
And the extra point for Mateen Bogani.
Was the starting defensive lineman on that Rose Bowl team, less than 200 pounds, the legendary coach.
And now here's a throw to the sideline, incomplete. Big chance there a moment ago. Michigan State doesn't convert. Now they have second down and 2. And running the ball is Mekhi Frazier. They move Marsh in motion. Scooter Jackson followed him and through the hands of Masunas, the tight end. And is averaging over 52 yards per kick this year. This is not one of his best efforts, but we'll see if he gets a roll. It will roll, and then picked up on the bounce by Mikey Matthews.
Is just stay steady here offensively. You've been able to keep this Michigan State defense a little off balance.
3 drives, 2 scores so far. Oh, wow. Quindarius Dunnigan, who is starting today with
collapse. This is all number 10, Wayne Matthews. You see him just kind of settle in.
Last 2. They lead by 3, but they're in a hole at 2nd and 16 after the Dunnigan sack. A pass by Nico is incomplete. This year doesn't have one today. Check down throw a little bit behind Anthony Woods, but then Woods can turn upfield. There's a lot of space. Woods is up to the 45. Oh, they didn't convert. It's a fake punt. Snap to the up man, and it's a first down and more. It's a run off to the left side and down. And give it to Thomas. He'll cut back. And Thomas is able to knife his way, which is third and short inside the 4-yard line. Fake handoff throw by Iamaliava behind Quasi Gilmore, who now up under center on 4th and 1 and 6-6. Nico Iamaliava on 4th and 1. Berger is the running back. Habermill, the tight end, is in motion. Iamaliava just converted on 4th and 1. Now he throws it in the flat and a walk-in touchdown, the second of the game for Berger. Berger's run one in, and then a 4th and 1 inside the 5-yard line. Spartans have it. 25-yard line on the touchback. And a quick toss. Mekhi Frazier will cut this back against the grain. And Frazier. Sean McRae is in motion. And now Frazier is out in the pattern. And Aiden Childs has hit and lost the ball. Fumble recovered by the Bruins. Anthony Frias is in the game. He went in motion, got set in the backfield. But the running play here is a call for Woods. And Woods sprints to the outside. Oh, big hit. Thomas received a handoff, and he got drilled by Malik Spencer. Spencer with the TFL, a loss of a yard, 2nd and goal. And potentially another tackle for loss, but Nico Iamaliava prevents that from happening. Just so hard to bring down.
Keep an eye on Mokiao Atimalala in the slot.
Now they're backed up to 3rd and goal at the 12. Iamaliava's pass, and it's caught by the aforementioned Titus Mokiao Atimalala. You called it, Yogi. Touchdown, UCLA.
Iamaliava sees it the entire time, and he just got to time it up, not get hit.
Remember, they were up 27-7 over Penn State at halftime last week on 3rd downs, but just 1 of 3 since. Childs a good pocket. And incomplete, looking for Frazier on a running back with the wheel route, and denies a catch for Frazier and a 1st down. So Ryan Eckley punts it away as we're in the last 3 minutes of the first half. Mikey Matthews broke one tackle when he caught it at the 25-yard line, and Matthews able to manufacture something with a 1st down. Good pocket and a deep ball here by Iamaliava. Oh, and he drops it right in the bucket to Mikey Matthews. But he is producing more than that today, and he finds Thomas on the handoff, and a flag is down. Dylan Mateen Bagani's field goal range, but obviously they want to improve on that. Check down throw, tight end, Habermill caught it. Oh, and a good tackle in space. He's driven backwards. Kicked by Bagani. Oh, and he missed it off the upright. Step up by Childs, looking downfield, and ups. Scott Taylor with pressure. Childs got the ball away and incomplete. Mikey Matthews had a 17-yard punt return last time the ball was booted to him by Ryan Eckley. Will he have a chance to do so again? He's going to make some positive yardage on this return. A 9-quarterback situation, how it all plays out here in the second half of the game, with Michigan State having scored on their first drive and haven't since. Nice catch, Michael Masunas. That was their first play on offense to open the game, and that's... Will they get Marsh involved? It's Childs keeping it after he faked it to Tullis. Childs sprints for the sideline. Fake the toss to Mekhi Frazier. Maybe looking to air it out. It is a deep pass. And it's McRae, the intended target.
Aiden Childs.
2 years at Georgia, 3 years at UCLA for Williams. Now, quick pass. It's out and on the money.
Right here to kick off the 3rd quarter.
23rd grab of the year for Amari Kelly. 3rd and 1, and another 3rd down pickup by Aiden Childs. And that has happened here on this first drive of the 3rd quarter. A fake to Tullis. Standing and throwing, and incomplete. Keeper Childs. And Childs got a block from Amari Kelly. UCLA trying to close down the play.
Can't even necessarily see a lot of it coming, and whew, God.
Timeout for the injured offensive player.
Yeah, and also the question is it targeting as he comes on back? You know, as a runner, you're not.
And so Alessio, thank you, Steve. Alessio Milivojevic has had to come into the game. He did last week against Nebraska and played well. And he's got a lot of time to throw, and into a crowd. It's juggled, and Nick Marsh had it and lost it. Roderick Pleasant was able to do enough perhaps to jar it free. Miles hit by Keanu Williams. And this is the second snap now for Milivojevic. He just threw an incompletion. He's airing it out with a sideline. You got a contested ball here at the goal line.
Drive. Nick Marsh actually came up to talk to him as well.
Here's a big run for Javian Thomas. It's the first penalty of the game against Michigan State. The ball is right on the 50, and a huge hole for Jalen Berger. Oh, and Berger pinballs off Mount. Or will they? They lined up quickly. Now Thomas. Berger gonna change direction. Fake the handoff. They're looking for Frias. A low pass. He caught it at the 10. Talpaki's in motion. He's trying to create space on the block on 4th down, and it works. Oakland, California. Help them convert that 4th down to set up 1st and goal, and Frias is driven backwards. Direct snap it to a running back. They do. Second time of the game, and this time it pays off with Thomas.
Lead you to the promised land.
That was an 11-play drive after a 4th down stop. 62-yard touchdown drive.
They track the GPS, you know, how fast you run, how about how hard you block.
To kind of get a more full picture of what Aiden Childs was dealing with on that play.
Tucking it under to run here and nearly picked up the first down. But it's short. Milivojevic throwing, and he finds the tight end. Squirts away, though. UCLA is on this right now. They're going to let this go out to its conclusion. And now this sets up 4th and 1. Jay Coyne at fullback. And this is Mekhi Frazier, and he doesn't make it. Heard a fake punt earlier today. Now Nico Iamaleava throwing, looking, big shot after the stop on downs, and he overthrows Mikey Matthews running down the left-hand side.
Of a game thus far.
On 2nd down, ball at the 33, quick pass, Mikey Matthews. Under 2 to go in the 3rd on 1st and goal, and it is broken up.
Competition is awesome. The ball was just a laser, almost a magnet on Flores' chest, and then great job of playing through it by Dontavius Nash. I mean, just an illustration of how competitive it is with these balls in the air, but nonetheless, Cortland
to 1 there, does break it up, and the penalty further creates problems for UCLA, but they are going to solve that problem with the flip out into the flat to Jalen Berger, and he will run in for the touchdown.
Get number 10, Matthews right there. He's keeping an eye the whole time, making sure that Nico Iamaleava doesn't use his legs, but nobody's got the back.
And Bagani extends the lead to 38-7.
He's so talented, could have done so many things. Easily could have been in the media.
Oh, fumbled snap. Milivojevic was able to flip it back to Mekhi Frazier. And they are able to...
But they don't use glasses. They just pass the bottle around and say, hey, take a horn out of this one.
You've seen this whole team rise up. No group more than the wideouts. I thought the first month of the season they really struggled.
Nick Marsh with a catch here, and he runs out of a tackle. Marsh for Michigan State, 48 yards. Ball of the 26. Milivojevic in since Childs went out with an injury in the 3rd quarter. And a hard driving running play by Mekhi. Milivojevic to Nick Marsh, another target, another catch from Marsh, and Marsh turns it into the middle of the field. A throw by Milivojevic to the end zone due to injury. Big collision with Keanu Williams. And Milivojevic with the touchdown pass to Nick Marsh. For 2 for Alessio Milivojevic.
Yeah, I really like the play design from Brian Langer in the offensive coordinator. A little bit of motion. They get Marsh, a little movement. He beats Andre Jordan with that motion, and then the speed and athleticism.
A good drive to start, then 38 straight for UCLA, and now, yeah, that's where strain comes into play. Excellent point. Thomas again. And Thomas has the first down. Ran out of a tackle of Amarion Smith.
In real game-type environments.
It's back-to-back runs for Berger, and he'll run it again and hit hard. Patiently taking time off the clock. Anthony Frias with the run.
Hey, they're a one-hit wonder only because of the legs of number 9. It's just not accurate.
For the first time on the drive, dropping back to throw, and Iamaleava is sacked. Milivojevic got a good pocket, throwing over the middle, and it's Krishan McCray with
Private networks, anything? Well, he ended up just having to refresh it on his phone and kind of catch the game cast.
Sean was so happy for the players, for the staff, the way they competed on a huge stage a week ago. This is all crown of the helmet right here, and that looks pretty textbook to me.
A little bit of everything.
Here's a pass by Milivojevic, and it's
Been dominant in all phases of this game. I think the way they have coached the situations in this game has been.
Michigan State said yesterday they're going to keep putting these games on tape the rest of the way. And as a matter of fact, we'll hear from him right now.